Hidden in the heart of northern Tanzania, amidst the sprawling savannas and rocky outcrops, lies a small yet resilient community. They are the Hadza Tribe, one of the last remaining hunter-gatherer societies on Earth. For thousands of years, the Hadza have thrived in this harsh environment, living in harmony with nature and maintaining a way of life that dates back to the very dawn of humanity. In a world that is rapidly modernizing, where ancient traditions and cultures are often overshadowed by the march of progress, the Hadza stand as a living testament to human history and resilience. Their story is not just one of survival, but of a deep connection to the land and a profound understanding of nature's rhythms. Join us as we journey into the world of the Hadza Tribe. We will explore their rich history, delve into their unique way of life, and uncover the challenges they face in a rapidly changing world. Through their eyes, we will see a way of living that has remained largely unchanged for millennia, offering us invaluable insights into our own past and the essence of what it means to be human. From their intricate social structure to their profound spiritual beliefs, from their sustainable practices to the threats they face today, we will leave no stone unturned. This is the story of the Hadza Tribe, a story of endurance, wisdom, and an unwavering bond with the natural world. Stay with us as we embark on this captivating journey. The Hadza Tribe, often referred to as Hadzabe, are believed to be one of the oldest continuous cultures on the planet. Their history is intricately linked to the very origins of humankind, with genetic studies suggesting they may be direct descendants of the first Homo sapiens who walked the Earth. For tens of thousands of years, the Hadza have called the Great Rift Valley home. This ancient land, often referred to as the cradle of humanity, has seen the rise and fall of numerous civilizations, yet the Hadza have remained steadfast in their way of life. Archaeological evidence, including stone tools and rock paintings, indicates their presence in this region dating back at least 50,000 years. Their survival over such a vast span of time is a testament to their adaptability and profound knowledge of their environment. Unlike agricultural societies that emerged later, the Hadza have always lived as hunter-gatherers, a lifestyle that has allowed them to sustain themselves without over-exploiting their resources. The Hadza's history is not written in books or recorded in monuments, but it is deeply embedded in their oral traditions, their rituals, and their connection to the land. Their stories, passed down through generations, speak of a time when their ancestors roamed freely across a landscape teeming with wildlife. These narratives are crucial for understanding their identity and resilience. Throughout their long history, the Hadza have faced numerous challenges. They have witnessed the encroachment of neighboring tribes, the advent of colonial powers, and the pressures of a modern world that often fails to understand their way of life. Yet, they have endured, adapting without losing the essence of their culture. During the late 19th and early 20th centuries, European explorers and colonialists encountered the Hadza. Their reports often depicted the Hadza as primitive and backward, failing to recognize the sophistication of their knowledge and skills. Despite these external pressures, the Hadza remained resilient, preserving their traditions and their autonomy. Today, the Hadza continue to navigate the delicate balance between maintaining their traditional way of life and adapting to the challenges posed by a rapidly changing world. Their history is not just a record of the past, but a living legacy that shapes their present and informs their future. The Hadza tribe's homeland is nestled in the heart of northern Tanzania, a region renowned for its breathtaking landscapes and rich biodiversity. This area, known as the Great Rift Valley, is a place of immense ecological and geological significance. The Hadza live primarily around the shores of Lake Eyasi, a shallow seasonal soda lake situated at the base of the Serengeti Plateau. This remote area, located southwest of the Ngorongoro crater, provides a unique and challenging environment that has shaped the Hadza's way of life. The landscape around Lake Eyasi is varied, comprising dry grasslands, dense thickets, rocky hills, and seasonal wetlands. This diverse environment supports a wide range of plant and animal species, which are crucial to the Hadza's hunter-gatherer lifestyle. The Hadza are intimately connected to their land, relying on its resources for food, shelter, and materials. Unlike settled agricultural communities, the Hadza are nomadic, moving with the seasons to access different resources. During the dry season, they stay closer to permanent water sources like Lake Eyasi, where they can hunt and gather. In the wet season, they move into the hills and woodlands, where wild fruits and game are more abundant. The Hadza's intimate knowledge of their environment is unparalleled. They know the location of every waterhole, the behavior of every animal, and the seasonal patterns of plants. This ecological expertise allows them to thrive in an environment that many would find inhospitable. Despite their profound connection to the land, the Hadza face increasing pressures from external forces. Encroachment by agriculturalists, legal battles over land rights, and environmental changes threaten their traditional way of life. Preserving their land is not just about maintaining their culture, but also protecting a unique ecosystem that has been sustainably managed for millennia. Efforts are underway to secure the Hadza's land rights and promote conservation practices that respect their traditional knowledge. These initiatives are crucial not only for the Hadza's survival, but for the preservation of this unique landscape and its biodiversity. Language is a vital part of any culture, and for the Hadza, it is no different. The Hadza speak their own unique language, known as Hadzabe, which is as rich and dynamic as their way of life. Hadzabe is an isolate language, meaning it has no known relation to any other language in the world. This linguistic uniqueness underscores the distinctiveness of the Hadza culture. The language is characterized by a series of clicks, consonants, and vowels that form a complex and expressive means of communication. The clicks in Hadzabe are not just random sounds, but carry specific meanings and emotions. These clicks are produced by striking the tongue against different parts of the mouth, creating distinctive sounds that are integral to the language's structure. Hadzabe is fascinating not only because of its clicks, but also due to its syntax and grammar, which are quite different from those of Indo-European languages. The Hadza use their language for everything from everyday conversation to complex storytelling and ceremonial chants. This linguistic diversity within a single language is a testament to their rich oral tradition. Oral tradition plays a crucial role in Hadza culture. Stories, myths, and historical events are passed down verbally from one generation to the next. These stories are not only a form of entertainment, but also a way to teach valuable lessons about survival, social norms, and their connection to the land. Children learn Hadzabe from a very young age, immersed in the sounds and rhythms of their community. Through songs, games, and daily interactions, they acquire the linguistic skills that are vital for their integration into Hadza society. Music and song are also integral to Hadza communication. Traditional songs, often accompanied by clapping and rhythmic movements, serve as a means to celebrate, mourn, and express collective emotions. These musical expressions are a reflection of the Hadza's vibrant culture and their deep sense of community. Despite their linguistic resilience, the Hadza face challenges from the encroachment of dominant languages like Swahili and English. As younger generations come into contact with modern education and external influences, there is a risk that Hadzane could become endangered. Efforts are being made to document and preserve Hadzane, ensuring that this unique language continues to thrive. Linguists and anthropologists work closely with the Hadza to record their vocabulary, grammar, and oral traditions. These initiatives are vital for safeguarding their linguistic heritage for future generations. The Hadza tribe's social structure is a model of simplicity and egalitarianism, reflecting their deep-seated values of community and cooperation. Unlike many other societies, the Hadza do not have formal leaders or hierarchical systems. Their social organization is based on mutual respect, shared responsibilities, and collective decision-making. Central to Hadza social structure is the concept of egalitarianism. Decisions affecting the group are made collectively, with everyone having a voice. This approach ensures that all members, regardless of age or gender, contribute to the community's welfare and have their opinions heard. The roles of men and women in Hadza society, while distinct, are equally valued. Men typically take on the responsibilities of hunting and protecting the group, while women gather fruits, tubers, and other plant-based foods. However, these roles are flexible, and cooperation is key. Both men and women share the tasks of child-rearing and maintaining the camp. Children are considered a vital part of the community from a very young age. They learn by observing and participating in daily activities, acquiring the skills they will need to contribute to the group's survival. Education in Hadza society is hands-on and communal, with knowledge passed down through storytelling, demonstration, and practice. The Hadza place great importance on oral tradition. Elders, respected for their wisdom and experience, play a crucial role in this process. They pass down stories, myths, and practical knowledge that have been accumulated over generations. These narratives not only entertain but also reinforce social norms and values. The Hadza's social structure is incredibly resilient and adaptable. It fosters a sense of equality and solidarity that is rare in many other societies. This egalitarian ethos has allowed them to maintain their way of life despite external pressures and challenges. Sharing is a fundamental principle in Hadza culture. Resources like food are distributed evenly among the group, ensuring that everyone has enough to eat. This practice of sharing reinforces social bonds and ensures the group's survival, particularly during times of scarcity. Nomadism is another defining feature of Hadza society. The Hadza do not build permanent settlements. Instead, they move with the seasons to follow food sources and water. This mobility necessitates a flexible social structure, one that can adapt quickly to changing conditions and environments. Despite their strong social cohesion, the Hadza face numerous challenges from the outside world. Encroachment by agriculturalists, legal battles over land, and the impact of tourism and modernization threaten their traditional way of life. Yet, their social structure, rooted in equality and cooperation, remains a cornerstone of their resilience. Daily life for the Hadza tribe is a harmonious blend of routine and spontaneity, dictated by the rhythms of nature and the needs of the community. As one of the last true hunter-gatherer societies, their activities revolve around procuring food, maintaining their camp, and fostering social bonds. Hunting is a central activity for Hadza men. Equipped with simple yet effective tools like bows and poisoned arrows, they set out early in the morning in search of game. Their quarry includes animals such as impalas, warthogs, and small birds, all of which provide vital nutrition for the community. The Hadza are master trackers, capable of interpreting the subtlest signs in the environment. They can read animal tracks, recognize droppings, and understand the behavior patterns of their prey. This deep knowledge of the ecosystem is crucial for their success as hunters. Upon a successful hunt, the meat is brought back to the camp and shared among all members. This practice of communal sharing ensures that everyone is nourished and reinforces the strong social bonds within the group. While the men hunt, Hadza women are busy gathering plant-based foods. They collect a variety of wild fruits, berries, tubers, and nuts, as well as honey, which is a highly prized food source. The Hadza have an intimate knowledge of the edible plants in their environment and know precisely where and when to find them. Using digging sticks, the women unearth tubers from the ground. These tubers, rich in carbohydrates, are a staple in the Hadza diet, providing essential energy for their active lifestyle. The gathering process also serves as a social activity, with women and children often working together and sharing stories. Back in the camp, the Hadza prepare their food using simple methods. Meat is often roasted over an open fire, while tubers and other plant foods are boiled or baked. Meals are communal, reinforcing the sense of unity and cooperation that is central to Hadza life. Children in the Hadza community learn by doing. From a young age, they are involved in daily tasks and are taught essential survival skills through games and direct participation. This hands-on education ensures that the knowledge and traditions of the Hadza are passed down to the next generation. Craftsmanship is another vital aspect of Hadza daily life. Men craft their own bows and arrows, often decorating them with intricate designs. Women weave baskets and mats from natural materials, demonstrating their dexterity and artistic skills. These handmade items are not only functional, but also carry cultural significance. Evenings in the Hadza camp are filled with song, dance, and storytelling. Around the campfire, the Hadza share tales of the day's adventures, recounting hunting exploits and mythical stories that have been passed down through generations. Music and dance are integral to their cultural expression, fostering a sense of joy and togetherness. As night falls, the Hadza camp quiets down. The community rests, rejuvenating for another day of living in harmony with the land. Their daily activities, rooted in ancient traditions, reflect a deep understanding of and respect for the natural world. The Hadza's cultural practices and beliefs are deeply intertwined with their environment and way of life. These traditions, passed down through countless generations, reflect their profound connection to nature and their ancestors. From spiritual rituals to communal celebrations, the Hadza's culture is rich and vibrant. At the heart of Hadza spirituality is a deep reverence for nature and the spirits that inhabit it. The Hadza believe in a pantheon of spirits associated with natural elements like the sun, moon, stars, and animals. These spirits are honored through rituals that often involve the use of smoke, herbs, and symbolic objects. One of the most important rituals in Hadza culture is the rainmaking ceremony. This communal event involves singing, dancing, and invoking the spirits to bring rain. The Hadza's reliance on natural resources makes these ceremonies crucial for their survival, as they seek to ensure the health and fertility of their land. Mythology plays a significant role in Hadza culture. Stories about the origins of natural phenomena, heroic ancestors, and moral lessons are shared around the campfire. These myths not only entertain, but also educate, reinforcing cultural values and knowledge. The Hadza's hunting practices exemplify their sustainable approach. Using bows and arrows, they hunt only what they need, ensuring that animal populations remain healthy and balanced. Their deep knowledge of wildlife behavior allows them to hunt efficiently without overexploiting any species. Foraging is another critical aspect of the Hadza's sustainable practices. Women gather fruits, tubers, and other edible plants, mindful to leave enough for the plants to regenerate. This careful harvesting ensures that these resources will be available year after year. The Hadza's understanding of their environment extends to their use of fire. Controlled burns are used to manage the landscape, promoting the growth of certain plants and preventing larger, uncontrolled wildfires. This technique, known as fire stick farming, has been practiced by indigenous peoples around the world for millennia. By setting small, controlled fires, the Hadza clear underbrush and encourage the growth of new vegetation. This not only creates better foraging grounds for themselves and the animals, but also reduces the risk of larger wildfires that could devastate the landscape. The Hadza's practices are a model of sustainability. Their methods maintain the ecological balance and biodiversity of their homeland. Modern conservation efforts can learn a great deal from these traditional practices. The Hadza's shelters and tools are crafted from natural materials found in their environment. Their homes, made from branches and leaves, are temporary and leave no lasting mark on the land. Tools such as digging sticks and bows are made from locally sourced wood, and any waste materials are biodegradable. When the Hadza move their camp, they leave behind little to no trace of their presence. This nomadic lifestyle allows the land to recover and regenerate, preventing overuse of any single area. This low-impact way of living is key to their sustainable existence. The Hadza tribe's way of life is full of unique and surprising aspects that offer profound insights into human existence and our relationship with nature. Here are some eye-opening facts and comparisons that highlight the distinctiveness of the Hadza and their remarkable resilience. One of the most fascinating aspects of Hadza life is their use of poisoned arrows for hunting. The Hadza extract poison from the sap of the desert rose plant, which they apply to their arrow tips. This method ensures a swift and effective kill, reflecting their deep knowledge of the natural world. Baobab fruit and honey are staples in the Hadza diet. Baobab fruit is incredibly nutritious, providing essential vitamins and minerals. Honey, often collected from wild hives, is a crucial energy source. The Hadza's diet, rich in natural foods, is highly balanced and has sustained them for millennia. Comparing the Hadza with other indigenous tribes, such as the San people of southern Africa, reveals both similarities and unique differences. Like the Hadza, the San are expert hunter-gatherers with a deep knowledge of their environment. However, each tribe has developed distinct cultural practices and survival strategies adapted to their specific landscapes. Both the Hadza and the San are renowned for their tracking skills, which are among the best in the world. Their ability to read the subtlest signs in nature, footprints, broken twigs, and animal droppings, is unparalleled. This expertise is not just a skill, but an art form, passed down through generations. Studies of the Hadza's genetic diversity have provided invaluable insights into human history. The Hadza possess some of the most ancient genetic lineages, offering clues about the early migrations and adaptations of modern humans. This genetic richness underscores the Hadza's importance in understanding our shared ancestry. The Hadza's genetic makeup is like a living archive of human history. By studying their genes, we can learn about the ancient connections and evolutionary pathways that have shaped all of humanity. The Hadza's use of fire for landscape management is another testament to their ecological knowledge. Controlled burns help to clear underbrush, promote the growth of certain plants, and reduce the risk of larger wildfires. This practice, known as fire stick farming, showcases their ability to sustainably manage their environment. Dance and music are integral to Hadza culture. Traditional dances, accompanied by rhythmic clapping and singing, are performed during ceremonies and communal gatherings. These dances are not only expressions of joy, but also serve to strengthen social bonds and pass on cultural knowledge. From their sustainable practices to their rich cultural traditions, the Hadza offer us a glimpse into a way of life that is both ancient and profoundly relevant today. Their resilience, deep ecological knowledge, and strong sense of community remind us of the timeless values that connect us all. The future of the Hadza tribe is a complex and evolving story, shaped by their resilience and the efforts of those who support their way of life. As one of the last hunter-gatherer societies, the Hadza face both challenges and opportunities as they navigate the modern world while striving to preserve their ancient traditions. Intergenerational dialogue is crucial for the Hadza. Elders pass down wisdom and traditions to the younger generation, ensuring that their cultural heritage remains intact. There is a growing global recognition of the value of indigenous knowledge and practices in addressing environmental and social challenges. The Hadza, with their profound understanding of sustainability and natural balance, are increasingly seen as important voices in these conversations. Hadza representatives are now participating in international forums, sharing their insights and advocating for indigenous rights. Their involvement in these platforms helps raise awareness and support for their cause on a global scale. Despite the challenges they face, the Hadza remain hopeful and resilient. Their deep-rooted connection to the land, their rich cultural traditions, and their strong community bonds provide a foundation for a sustainable and vibrant future. With continued support and collaboration, the Hadza can preserve their way of life and contribute their invaluable knowledge to the world. The story of the Hadza is not just about survival, it is about thriving in harmony with nature. As they look to the future, the Hadza continue to inspire and teach us all about the importance of living sustainably, respecting the earth, and cherishing our cultural heritage.